Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are cutting through all the noise to get to the powerful core ideas from J.L. Collins' The Simple Path to Wealth. We're going to distill it into a clear, actionable plan that honestly has changed the game for so many people, and you're about to see why. And right here, this is the foundation of everything. You have to get this part first. The goal isn't just about piling up cash to be rich. Nope. It's about owning your time, owning your choices, owning your life. It's about freedom. So, the big question is, how do you actually get that freedom when the whole financial world seems designed to confuse you? Well, it turns out the path is surprisingly simple, and it all starts with just changing how you think. Okay, let's dive in. Okay, so first things first. Before we even think about stocks or funds or any of that, we have to lock in the why. And the why is always, always freedom. This isn't just some fluffy, nice idea. It is the absolute core of this entire strategy. This old story, it is brilliant. It perfectly illustrates the choice that we all have. What it really shows you is that your freedom is determined way more by what you spend than by what you earn. I mean, who cares if you make $1 million a year if you spend it all? Learning to be happy on rice and beans gives you all the power. You know, when you strip everything away, the entire path to wealth really just boils down to these three things. That's it. It's that simple. This is the engine. The whole system only works if you nail these three pillars. And this is so important to remember. See, the biggest challenge you're going to face isn't some complex financial formula. It's discipline. It's having the discipline to stick with this super simple plan day after day when pretty much the whole world is screaming at you to do the exact opposite. All right, mindset is locked in. Now, let's start clearing away all the junk. Because honestly, building wealth is often more about what you avoid doing than what you actually do. Here's the thing you have to understand. The financial world wants to seem complicated. You know why? So they can sell you stuff you don't need. Fancy advice, complex products, you name it. The secret is just to recognize these traps and then simply walk right around them. So here's our official do not list. First, we're going to stop pretending debt is normal. It's not. We're going to avoid expensive advisors who, let's be honest, rarely beat the market anyway. And then we're going to tune out two impossible games, trying to pick individual stocks and trying to time the market. And for sure, we're turning off the daily financial news. I mean, this just says it all, doesn't it? Trying to be a stock-picking genius is a total sucker's game. The vast majority of highly paid, full-time professionals can't even do it successfully. The odds are just overwhelmingly against you, so why even play? Okay, to help you ignore all that noise, I want you to think about the market like a glass of beer. The actual beer in the glass, that's the thousands of real companies making real products and creating real value. That's what drives wealth over the long haul. And the foam on top, that's all the distracting daily chatter, the news, the predictions, the panic. Your job is to focus on the beer and just let the foam disappear on its own. Okay, so we've got the mindset, and we've cleared the path of all the things we shouldn't do. So what do you actually do? Well, you're going to love this. The actual investment plan is incredibly simple and incredibly powerful. This is it. Believe it or not, this is pretty much the whole shebang, your main wealth-building tool. The Vanguard Total Stock Market Index Fund, or VTSAX. When you own this one fund, you are buying a tiny slice of nearly every single publicly traded company in the US. You're not trying to find a needle in a haystack, you're just buying the whole haystack. You're buying the whole beer. So why this one fund? I mean, why is it so powerful? Well, check this out. Historically, it beats over 80% of the professional fund managers trying to do the same thing. It costs next to nothing to own. It gives you instant, massive diversification. And my favorite part? It's self-cleaning. Bad companies just fall out of the index automatically, and new innovative ones get added. You don't have to do a thing. Now, the cool thing is, your strategy barely even has to change over your lifetime. It just needs one tiny tweak. See, while you're working and saving, that's the wealth accumulation stage, you can go all in, maybe even 100% in stocks with VTSAX. But as you get closer to needing that money in retirement, the wealth preservation stage, you just add a simple bond fund to the mix to smooth out the ride and protect what you've dealt. All right, so after all of that, if you're going to remember just one thing from this whole explainer, what's the bottom line? It's this. Achieving your financial freedom doesn't require you to be a genius. It doesn't require a fancy advisor or some complex strategy. All it requires is a clear goal, freedom, and the discipline to follow a few simple rules, and then just have the patience to let a simple, proven plan do its thing over time. Look, this isn't some secret, complicated formula. It's a straightforward strategy that has empowered so many people to finally take control of their own future. The path is all laid out for you. So the only real question left is, are you going to be next?